Biafra, superstars, media.
My people, my Biafran people, how on a day? How on a day today? Ututuoma, my people. My people, today, I want to call out on this man they call Oge Nkere, the so-called three wise men that are behind all the atrocities happening in our new government we've just created. Today, I want to warn them, do not get involved with our international allies. You have no business communicating with anybody. Do not be tempted. Don't allow the devil to use you. For now, you are after your money, your weekly money you are getting, you save for men on ground. Get your money, chop the money, that's what you are after. But don't allow your madness carry you reach our international people. Oge Nkere, do not get involved. Don't make that mistake. I will call out on the other two guys too, Vam, and the other guy, Akbarawa. Do not make madness. Make una begin to contact our international team and the rest of them. Those ones we are working with. Our colleagues, do not make that mistake until we sort out this nonsense that you guys have created. I will warn you now, make you not make that mistake. My people, make you not hear this one now, because now they are discussing. They are discussing about Bitcoin, about making the money for Bitcoin. If not ready, make you not hear this one with your ear. I told you all, I have my eyes to the ground. Everywhere I go, I keep my eyes to the ground. They are discussing about going to meet our lobby team. How did they contact the lobby team? How did they discuss Bitcoin? These guys are bent on destroying the structure of Obatobie. If not ready, make una hear them with your ear. Make una hear them with your ear. Listen. Very, very sad. Listen.
Or got to all these departmental heads. Hey, Nana, wow. Okay, it's good. Thank you, Honorable Minister, for explaining it. So I hope, Biafrans, you've heard, both those who are here still carrying forward that narrative. Now, again, sorry, Honorable Minister, my second question is this. You see, because of that same introduction,
Listen.
which that assignment in the regarding Homeland was given to her, now she was able to have some kind of control over the Homeland. Now you can say, like you said, now she is kicking out people even from the states. I hope she is not also having that type of link with the diplomatic side outside, those who are handling our diplomatic and political engagement outside, to be able to influence anything. Please, if it is implicating, you could please just keep quiet on it. But if there is something, if you feel free to talk about it, you can.
Can I answer my honorable information?
Yeah, cool down, Mazi Kwenso. Why your blood they hot? We give you mic before you say they go collect money.
Hold it there first. Can you see the question they're asking? These guys, they are biting more than what they can chew. On no account should they make that mistake. Be Biafrans out there, make una want them. Say, on no account should they make that mistake. Tamper with our contacts. Our international lobby team and firm. On no account should they get close to Elias Garcelis and the rest of them. They have no business doing that. For now, Elias Garcelis and his firm and his lobby team should be off them. No, don't even get there. Don't try it. On no account should you guys try that nonsense. On no account should they try that nonsense, because I know where they are going. Nigerian government, don't they force them, say, okay, with this now, go and make contacts. Say you are the real government. Just to destroy what Simon Ekpa has done in the absence of Simon Ekpa. So on no account should this guy have any kind of contact We don't want them to have any contact. Biafrans, they started by saying it was all about their weekend fund raising. That was the beginning. They said it was all about the fund raising. But now they are discussing contacts. Biafrans, make una wake up. Biafrans, make una wake up. My people. Tuta no nola. Make una wake up. Take it back. Let's just hear this. What?
Carrying forward that narrative. Now, again, sorry, Able Minister, my second question is this. You see, because of that same introduction with which that assignment in the regarding Homeland was given to her, now she was able to have some kind of control over the Homeland. Now you can say, like you said, now she is kicking out people even from the states. I hope she is not also having that type of link with the diplomatic side outside, those who are handling our diplomatic and political engagement outside, to be able to influence anything. Please, if it is implicating, you could please just keep quiet on it. But if there is something, if you feel free to talk about it, you can.
Can I answer my honorable information?
Yeah, cool down, Mazi Kwenso. Why your blood they hot? We give you mic before you say you go collect money now. You don't collect money finish now. You won't run come bypass us. Where they run they go?
No, I wanted to answer the question.
No, don't answer that one. Our Emeka Socrates, our political and diplomatic end, they are intact, working as Prime Minister put them. So it's not working based on divergent views. They're not working for anybody. They're working for Biafra. So Prime Minister put everything in order and everything is going as he instituted it. So do not be carried away by anybody coming to tell you, oh, I'm in charge, I'm doing this and doing that. No. We're talking to American government Speaker of the House, the third man in order, before our Prime Minister went in for interrogation. So you should know the power that carries. And those communications are still the way they were as our Prime Minister sent them on those mandates. That is why I said the Prime Minister went on a travel like the parable of the 10 talents. And he gave the talent and mandate to everybody to go and work on their talent with the assignment that he gave everybody. So he is coming back to come and review and see those in the diplomatic and political, how far have they gone? Those in the defense, how far have they gone? Those in the media, how far have they gone? Those in the departmental head, how far have they gone? Those in the website, how far have they gone? Those in the Bank of Biafra, how far have they gone? So he's coming back for all of you to come and give your report. So nothing matter. They do not be deceived by the fallen angels that are looking for who to carry along. That is the message. Thank you, Machineke.
Thank you, Minister. And then I want to ask Master K, because Master K knows a lot about the mode of transfer, like one of our brothers has mentioned here, where we have to have the Bitcoin or Bybit account personally, because you can't trust.
Hold it there. Now they are discussing the Bitcoin. Hey, Obatobi. Hey. These people now they're discussing the Bitcoin, the Biafra coin. Everything we have labored for, to put in order. All the structures placed by Obatobi, these three men, they are going deeper. They started by saying it was all about waiting, their funding. You cannot change the funding date to men on ground. We told you guys it wasn't about the men on ground. Men on ground. Make una hear now they're discussing Bitcoin, Biafra coin, how to make exchanges, how to transfer the money. Make una hear them. Hey, God, I don't die. Hey.
Diplomatic and political, how far have they gone? Those in the defense, how far have they gone?
Listen.
Those in the media, how far have they gone? Those in the departmental head, how far have they gone? Those in the website, how far have they gone? Those in the Bank of Biafra, how far have they gone? So he's coming back for all of you to come and give your report. So nothing matter. They do not be deceived by the fallen angels that are looking for who to carry along. That is the message. Thank you, Machineke.
Listen.
Thank you, Minister. And then I want to ask Master K, because Master K knows a lot about the mode of transfer, like one of our brothers has mentioned here, where we have to have the Bitcoin or Bybit account personally, because you can't trust anybody in Nigeria. If you could give him some few seconds, can Master K please, maybe before the end, explain to everybody, because it is more critical for those in Nigeria to be able to make this transfer without asking anybody, because it's quite dangerous and uncomfortable. If Master K can be given opportunity to explain how to make those transfers.
Hold on there. They want to put those in that zoo now in trouble. The Biafrans around that zoo area. They want to put them in trouble as well. Talking about transfer. They are going against the grain. They are going against the structure. If you notice, all they are discussing is money, money, money. Money, power, and respect. Money, power, and respect. Money, money, money. My people, this problem started though. That's why I blame you, Biafra and Somafuna, that went against the structure of Simon Ekpa. They came with the 419. They told us, say, no, it is to protect the structure of Simon Ekpa. The weekly fundraising must continue. The weekly fundraising must not be stopped. Dr. Ngozi Orabweze wants to stop the weekly fundraising. We will not allow it. The men on ground, we must support the men on ground. We must give them the money. We must buy them. You know, that was the 419 they came with. Men on ground, men on ground, men on ground. Now suddenly, from men on ground, oh, this man now is now the acting prime minister of their clique, their cabal. Oge Nkere, Isaiah, and your Guabi, what's my name? Hey, God, Atalamshi. From men on ground. Now they are saying they have a acting prime minister. Hey, Atalamshi. Or Guinea. From men on ground. Oh no, it must go on. No, hey, it must go on. And they bought your conscience. They bought the conscience of the people. They used 419 on the people. They were preaching the men on. Oh my God. You see, that's why sometimes I'm angry with some pastors. They come and preach, prosperity. God will do this. God, because they know deep inside you are poor. They come with prosperity. In this case, they know we just declared Biafra. They know it's all about securing Biafra. So they came with 419 and they lied that their mission is to take care of the men on ground, to continue with the funding, to provide the granuts, the flashlight, the torchlight, the walking stick, the food for men on ground. That was the 419 they came with, and they know deep inside for the affinity you have for the men on ground, for the love you have for the men on ground, for the empathy you show to the men on ground, even for the sympathy. When you see them, some of them, they don't buy them by the Nigerian military. When you see those pictures, when you see those videos of the men on ground, because of that, you love them. The gallant men, you love them. So when they came with the 419 and they said it was all about the men on ground, that the funding must continue every week, it must continue. They blamed Dr. Ngozi Orabweze, and some of you fell for it. That was how they won your trust. That was how they made you to believe in them. That was how you bought into their idea that they were doing the right thing for Obatobie. That was how they suddenly made you to get angry with Dr. Ngozi Orabweze, a woman we were praising less than 48 hours when she declared Biafra, a woman we loved, a woman we praised, a woman we were thanking, a woman we saw as the right heir to the throne because she held her own. She was in control during the convention. But somehow these three wise men, these three criminals, these men, they have bought into your conscience by saying it was all about the men on ground, that they want the money for the men on ground. This same man, they refused to give account of the money they had in their budgets. But suddenly they came and said it was all about the men on ground, and they won the Biafrans. They won the heart of some of the Biafrans. But right now, they are discussing Bitcoin. Oh my God. Hey, Chukwogo. I can't believe this. Our people are lame. Our people are lame. Those were the words of Nnamdi Kanu. When he was crying for 100 men, he said, our people are lame. Today, you guys have proved him right. That we did something great. You know that the reason why they called Simon Ekpa in was to avoid or prevent us going for the convention. They want to put fear for our body. Ujo, they thought we would be scared of them. But we proved to that Zeus called Nigeria. I said, no, your tactics will not work on us. We live in the Western world. We are citizens of the Western world. We have the passport of the Western world. We shall fly to Finland. Nothing will happen to us. Finland cannot go against the rule of law. They must not go against the international rule of right. The law to associate yourself, the freedom of association, they cannot go against it. That was why we went to Finland. But to Nigerian government, they assume that somehow fear will catch us. See, deep inside, the spirit of Nigeria is still in us. Deep inside, the spirit of fear is still in us. So when they begged Finland to hold Simon Ekpa for a while, they assumed we shall all scatter away. Unknown to them, we're not like that. We are the children of God. We are the ones destined to bring Biafra for the people. But they came with that plan. It didn't work. They came and said, we must somehow change the date or don't even declare at all. Oge Nkere was informed to tell the cabinet they must not declare Biafra, that no person, no man, no woman has the power, has the capacity to declare the independence of Biafra, except Simon Ekpa. That was the 419 they came with. It didn't fly. And suddenly, Biafra was declared on the 29th of November. Suddenly, on the 2nd of December, Oge Nkere was on stage shouting, gallivanting, that no, the one they did in 29th was the wrong one. That when you sign your signature, put on your signature 2nd of December. Hey, God. 419 live on stage. It didn't fly. We were done with the convention, and a time for Biafrans to relax, because they asked him to give account of the money he has, but he refused to give account. So with the wisdom of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, she now said, okay, for that reason, she kept it in-house, but she said they have deferred or suspended the funding for that weekend. And these guys came and lied to you that it is the men on ground, that they want to stop and punish the men on ground. You guys, you bought it. You bought that lie. But now they are going to discuss with our international lobby team, going to Washington to go and discuss. They are discussing Bitcoin. Biafrans transferring Bitcoin from Nigeria, that zoo, and from everywhere else. My people, you be the judge. But all we are saying, make their madness, no carry them, do it in talk so. The idea of doing that, I don't allow your madness to make you to even try such. You guys will make the biggest mistakes of your life. My people, Otutuoma, arrest my case.
Must be restored, for there is nothing the enemies can do about it. You brought Biafra that light may come into Africa. You gave us hope because we are in a continent of hopelessness. And by thy grace, Biafra shall be restored. We shall be resurrected. We shall crown our efforts with the glory by the grace of the Most High Himself. We are not strong. We do not pretend to be strong. All we do is to submit ourselves to your will, that your will may be done upon our lives. We have lost many people. We have lost so many good people. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. We shall honor them, and for their sake, Biafra will come. Because we are wandering all over the world, hoping against every hope that things will turn around for the better. It has never turned around for the better. Instead, it is getting worse. Please do not abandon your children. You have given us a commission, and we must accomplish it in our lifetime. Our enemies are equally important because they must listen. Those who do not love the truth must listen. Those who are beholden to darkness, they must also listen. For we are here to bring light upon a very darkened continent without Biafra. Africa is nothing without Biafra. There is no difference between a black man and a wild animal in the forest. We say every shred with every ounce of conviction. I welcome each and every one of you. If you're joining us for the very first time, this is Radio Biafra. This is how we do it. We magnify the name of the Most High before we do anything. That is why we are exceptionally formidable. That is why